Would you like to hazard a guess at which continent is producing the most amount of renewable energy as a percentage of the whole? And I'm pretty sure you won't get it right because I didn't even think this was the case. It's actually Africa. We produce about 55% of the total energy comes from renewables for Africans. Now, if you compare that to our competitors, Europe producing about 15%-ish from renewables. We've got North America between 12 and 13%, and Asia at about 17%, which I thought was very interesting. And it's very, very weird if you think about it, because Africa has only received about 2% of all the total renewable energy infrastructure investments. So why is this the case? Why is it the case that Africa itself is leading the charge in renewables? And I think there's a few things that contribute to it. Again, there might be more. I'm open to the conversation. But I think one of the big things is our energy infrastructure in Africa is so, I want to say rudimental. I hope that's not insulting anyone. But like, we're very much a DIY continent. If you don't have access to electricity, you need to get it somehow. So one is either you're not using electricity, so you're using things like fuels, like kerosene, you're using charcoal, you're using wood to get through your daily life. Or you're buying a diesel generator or a solar panel now that prices have come down so much. And I think it's very interesting, considering the fact that we, as the African continent, lack the most amount of people connected to the main grid. About 600 million people on the African continent do not have access to reliable energy, whether that's clean or not. So I think it's quite interesting how we lead the charge in renewables, and I think it's a convenience thing. I think solar panel prices have come down so much in recent years that if you have to ask an African, how are you going to get electricity, their options are a diesel or petrol generator versus a solar panel and a little battery. And they're most likely going for the solar panel because there's less upkeep. So I think this is interesting. What are your thoughts on how Africa is leading the charge in terms of renewable percentages?